leaders and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears written in gold. Truth appears as stories unfold. Let the cards turn around, the stories we found.
Good morning and welcome to the MyTarot morning reflection, our daily inventory and chance to check in with the universe. Hope everybody had that amazing weekend. Mine flew by like that. Good morning, Jenny. Weekend went by way too fast. So, the only problem with getting older is that, I keep anticipating going to Europe here. But I know that the moment I sneeze, it's already going to be over. So, but this time next week, I will be doing it from Paris. So that's exciting. So, what am I doing? I'm sitting here and listening to the cards like they're the sounds of the ocean. Which means, where's my feet at? My feet happen to be flat on the floor, and I'm rotating those ankles. Feeling my new shoes under my feet. Got some walking shoes there. Then, Butt doing the kitty dance. And then checking in with the shoulders. Oh my goodness, I don't think I got enough sleep last night. So just stretching a little bit feels good. With that breath and the neck. Oh. Letting that light switch go off. That says, it's time to kind of like just check in. Or as I like to say, where the universe holds up a mirror, asks us what do we see, and we can use the tarot as that reflection and all that wonderful stuff. Good morning, Joey. How are you? So I'm going to be collecting places to go. I've been collecting places to go in Paris. So I'm going to hit all the tarot places and cemeteries and hit all the cool little shops, see what I can come back with. So if anybody's got any suggestions, good morning, Angelina. If anybody's got any suggestions in Paris, I'm going to be there, so. Good morning, Jenna. So let's see what we have here then. That's better. I thought my head had bumped that. So I'm drinking mocha coffee now, M-O-K-A. It's like a little espresso, and it's funny because I asked Gemini, since I got Android, how much caffeine mocha's got compared to a regular cup of coffee. And it's like almost half as much. I'm like, oh, well, that's good. Mina's like, now spell it correctly for it. Not mocha like chocolate. I'm like, oh, I didn't even think about that. Mocha from a mocha pot is almost twice as much coffee. It's like espresso. And it is very happy coffee. So taking that extra breath. Smiling. What am I going to do then? I'm going to make our 3 stacks. Each one a different thread going out to the universe. It's like each one's a different thought or idea. And if you believe in the multiverse, it's like each one of these is a different path, because this stack will lead down one path. This conversation is a totally different path from this one. The question is, which thread do we want to pull? And today I am drawn to the top one. So let's take the top one, or what I like to think of as things that are right in front of us and we don't even see it. I'm going to do our 3 and 1. Take that extra breath. And flipping each card over one at a time like we're reading the pages of a book. Our first card. It's the Fool. So what is the Fool? The Fool can mean a couple different things. The Fool can be about needing to relax, be carefree, put all your troubles in a bag and just carry that bag from a spoon and ignore the cat down here, the dog. Or it can also be, hey, you're about to walk off a cliff and you're not even paying attention. But there's a couple different ways we can go with that, because he's walking right into the next card. And that card is... So this is a very childlike card. This is like one of the most nurturing cards in the deck. And she's looking at him. It's the Queen of Coins. So, when we look at the tarot, it's not male or female. It's masculine energy, feminine energy. And with the Queen, we get that strong maternal energy with this particular card, that strong feminine energy. And we have the coins, which is about home, health, finances, and all the things that help keep us grounded. This card, when I see this card, reminds me of somebody who is willing to take care of other people, take care of the family first, make sure that the home's taken care of, very nurturing. So this, again, is very much like a family dynamic almost. But let's see what she's got her back to. The Ten of Swords. So when we see the Ten of Swords, swords are our thoughts, our ideas, and sometimes our anxiety. So when we have Ten of Swords, as I like to put it, it's like one sword is a great idea. Two swords, we're making these choices. Four swords, which is about stability. Fours are like four legs on a table. But if somebody's handing you these one at a time, then imagine how much weight you're getting, because you're carrying four swords, then 7 swords, then 8 swords. By the time you get to 10 swords, if this is our anxiety, if this is the things that just kind of weigh us down, then you can imagine, as we all have, just that feeling of being weighed down. So when we get to the 10, especially something like this, as I love to explain, we use the numerology, 1 to 10, and if it's a race, you're running, 5s are always a challenge, so 5s are a hill. Will I make it? Will I make it? Well, 10 is not the finish line. 9 is the finish line. 10 is what we do with our winnings. So when we see the Ten of Swords, it's acknowledging our anxieties. It's acknowledging the things that might weigh us down. I also call this the I'm okay card, because this is the card where it's like people will even ask us, how are you feeling? And we might even say, I'm okay, and not even realize how we're feeling. The 10 is a 1 and a 0, though, which means that's the end of a cycle. We're ready to say, with that 0 and that 1, to start over again. I like to say when we're sick and tired of being sick and tired. But I think it's interesting here that it's almost like we have this Queen of Coins trying to distract the fool from what's going on out here. We see she's got her back. She's almost like guarding. It's that guard. She's got the coin. She's holding it up. And the fool's looking up and not seeing what's going on behind here. So I think it's interesting because, again, we still have the advice card. But sometimes it's our nurturing nature to distract ourselves, to say everything's okay. We want to nurture and take care of ourselves and others around us. We don't want, good morning, Jenna, we don't want others to feel that pain. And sometimes the only way to move past the Ten of Swords is by acknowledging that pain. So, as we're moving here, sometimes instead of just ripping a Band-Aid off, sometimes trying to distract ourselves instead of allowing the Fool to just walk right into it. This is there no matter what. This is about acknowledging it so that we can move past it. But with all good intentions and everything else, there's anything from drinking to, playing computer games. There are all these self-nurturing things we do to avoid what we need to really do. And this is a spread of avoidance. And it's a nurturing spread. It's a spread that says, I want to protect myself, or I want to protect others. But we need to acknowledge that Ten of Swords. We need to not just pretend it's not there. But let's take a look at the advice card. It's the Five of Cups. So today is a day of acknowledgement. And I say that again because things don't change until we become sick and tired of being sick and tired. Positive comes from negative. We have to move through the negative, not ignore it, not distract ourselves. When we are doing the things that distract us, helps us to avoid pain, keeps us from acknowledging. I mean, it really is self-nurturing stuff. I'm taking care of myself right now. I know that all that stuff is going to happen. I know that I have to pay. I know I don't have the money to pay the bills this month. Or I know that I need to take care of, especially with the Queen of Coins, I need to take care of the roof. I need to get that roofed. I need to do these small things. Keep in mind that, again, the majors, those are our those are our destiny cards. Those are the ones we pay attention to. The minors are day-to-day cards. It's a welcome to a Monday. So this is something that we've chosen to not deal with. I'll tell you flat out, there's a bill that I'm resentful that I have to pay. It's a medical bill. And I know I'm going to have to pay it, and I'm resentful, but I'm just kind of like, maybe it's a self-nurturing thing. Maybe it's an I'll show them thing. I'll wait until it gets to the point where I really have to, and then I'll do the pain, and then I won't have to think about that same medical bill that is actually, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, it's like, all right, I'm going to pay that today, resentment or not. Because the advice card is the Five of Cups. And cups are our spirituality, our emotions, and our feelings. So when we have 4 cups, 4s are about stability. That 5th cup is when something throws a wrench in and knocks us from that stability. The 5th cup that gets thrown in is that thing that keeps popping up in our head each day. And I'm going to use that bill because it's like, they still send it, and it's like, arms crossed, and I'm like, yo, yeah, well, I'm showing you? I know I'm going to pay it. But who am I sticking it to now that I'm sitting here looking in the mirror? As I look in this tarot mirror, the only thing looking back is me. With the 5 of Cups, it's acknowledging loss. It's acknowledging that feeling. But it's also, we recognize that, I like how Pamela Coleman Smith has the person who's staring at the 3 cups that are spilt. They're staring so hard at the 3 cups that are spilt, they don't realize they still have the 2 cups behind them. So today it's just about deciding I'm going to face that anxiety. You know, with all the nurturing intent of, you know, I'm not going to deal with this right now. I'm going to, I'm going to take care of myself and not worry about it. But if I'm going to take care of myself and not worry about it, why does it pop up every day? So today is about looking at that Ten of Swords, acknowledging how we feel, and then taking the next right step. And so, with that, I hope everybody has that amazing, amazing day today. The sun is shining. We have shadows out there. It's going to be 95 degrees here for us. So stay hydrated, stay cool. And I am going to be back here again tomorrow. So thank you all again very, very much. Take care.
Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light. Readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears, written in gold. Truth appears as stories unfold. Flip the card.